Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. It's Saturday. We're going to talk about a book. It's got one book today, One Breath at a Time, The Secret Sayings for Getting Your Goals and Creating the Life You Want by Matt Furey. Very popular author for his combat conditioning or something like that. Yeah, he had some conditioning books, the Hindu squats and push-ups and so forth. Done a lot of other stuff in marketing. One of the reasons I got this book was some of the stuff he did with marketing, wanted to check out. But we're going to talk about this book today. And you'll notice, I coordinated my shirt with the book cover and my coffee cup this morning. So he sort of got a tiger theme going. Tiger on the mug, tiger on the shirt, a tiger with Matt on the cover of the book. Hope your weekend is starting out well. Want to remind you to get the newsletter at enjoylifesafely.com. If you haven't signed up for that yet, get signed up. It's pretty easy to do. Download one or both of the free ebooks right there at enjoylifesafely.com. Scroll down. You'll see places to sign up, different ebooks down at the bottom. How to stay safe in this crazy world. You want to get that one. Good tips to keep you and your family safe. So download those ebooks. You'll also get the newsletter. You can also get the course, How to Stay Safe in This Crazy World. Cost you less than the price of a pizza, and it'll go deeper into information to keep you and your family, loved ones safe so you can enjoy more of life. Okay, so make sure you do that. An interesting thing about tigers, maybe you don't know this, their tongues are really, really rough, sort of like sandpaper. If you ever had a tiger lick you, and I've had, and that's why I know, I've had a tiger lick my hand, their tongues are like super rough, like getting licked by sandpaper. There's your trivia about tigers today. Let's talk about this book. One Breath at a Time, The Secret Sayings for Getting Your Goals and Creating the Life You Want, Matt Furey. And this is a signed copy by him. And this book costs a little bit more than you would expect this book to cost if you went into a bookstore. It's self-published. You don't even have the code on the back, so you can't buy this off Amazon and so forth. You can only buy it from his website. And again, part of buying this and studying Matt is studying how he markets things and sells things, because he's very successful at doing that. So there's lessons there too. But when we get to this actual book, I enjoyed reading it. It was different from what I sort of expected, but I did enjoy it. What it is, and you can see here, I'm going to show the pages. If you're just listening, on the pages, there are little verses, quotes, sometimes a little bit longer paragraphs, sometimes shorter, sometimes they rhyme, sometimes they don't. But it's a collection of all these different kind of sayings, poems, quotes, and so forth that are all motivational, gear you toward making things happen, taking action to be successful and get where you want. And so it's a very uplifting and motivational book. Certain passages may connect with you more than others, depending on where you're at in your life and what kind of motivation or inspiration you need. But definitely going through what I've been going through lately, with the wife's cancer, which we're getting out of and she's getting better, which is great, but then hurting my wrist and not knowing for sure what they're going to do yet with it. Some of these just were right on point to help me and get my mind in the right attitude to drive forward and make things happen and not think too much about the negative things going on in my life or the world. I'll give you an example. Let's take a short one. Focus wins. Intelligence is not superior to concentration and focus. I'll bet on a semi-intelligent but razor-focused person over an intelligent but unfocused person almost every time. It's similar to having the best video camera money can buy, but you don't remove the lens cap. Anyone with a bit of videography skills can beat the pro who leaves the cap on. So it's passages like that, that's so true about focus. Focus so important. We got that from the Karate Kid movie, number 2, the hammer, focus. Then he did the ice in Okinawa. Got to go throw a Karate Kid quote in there. Long-term goals lead to great frustration. Short-term goals lead to unlimited success. When you stop and think about that, we want long-term goals, but we got to have the short-term ones that we succeed on and build on. If we only have that long-term one and we don't get there because it takes a long time, that's why it's a long-term goal, we can become frustrated. So, I mean, good little gems like that all through the book. Turn this into that. It's not possible to make whipped cream from shit, but you can turn sour milk into yogurt. Okay? Take from that what you want to take from it. Again, I didn't pick these previous to reading them. I'm just opening the pages and reading stuff. But there's a lot of different things in here that will hit you from the left, from the right, straight on. Some of them will connect with you and probably help you drive on. And again, it's an interesting way how he marketed this, and he sells it only from his website and so forth. So that was an interesting thing to study as well from a marketing business standpoint. But reading the actual book and reading the different passages, definitely some were very motivating and connected to me. All of them, have some gems and pearls of wisdom in them. So I did like the book. Doesn't hurt that there's a tiger on the front, because I do like tigers, obviously. That's why I pulled out the tiger cup and the tiger shirt and the tiger trivia for you today. That's the only book I'm sharing today for this week. Want you to go out and have a spectacular Saturday. Sign up for the newsletter if you haven't yet. I will be back tomorrow to talk a little bit about the new movie, How to Train Your Dragon. I enjoyed the animated movie when we took our daughter to it years ago. Wife and I went to the new live version with Gerard Butler last night. We enjoyed it too, and I'll talk more about that tomorrow.